Every single day, millions of people open Netflix without thinking twice. But behind that famous red logo lies one of the smartest business empires ever built. Netflix isn't just a streaming app. It's a company that completely changed how the world watches entertainment. Today, Netflix has over 300 million subscribers worldwide. But it didn't start with movies on your TV. Back in 1997, Netflix was just a tiny startup with one simple idea. Instead of streaming movies, Netflix delivered DVDs directly to people's homes. At that time, almost everyone rented movies from blockbuster stores. But Netflix had one huge advantage. There were no late fees. Customers loved the convenience. No driving, no waiting. Just movies delivered to your doorstep. Slowly, Netflix started stealing customers from traditional video rental stores. Then something happened that changed everything. The internet became faster. Most companies ignored this change. They believed physical rentals would always dominate the entertainment industry. But Netflix saw the future before everyone else. Instead of protecting its old business, Netflix made a bold decision. It started replacing its own DVD service with online streaming. It was a risky move. Streaming technology was still new, internet speeds were slow, and many experts believed customers weren't ready. But Netflix wasn't trying to win today's market. It was building for the future, and that decision changed everything. In 2007, Netflix officially launched its streaming service. Suddenly, movies were only one click away. Customers loved it. No waiting, no shipping, no late fees. Just unlimited entertainment whenever they wanted. As millions of people joined Netflix, the company's revenue exploded. More subscribers meant more money. More money meant even better content. Soon, Netflix wasn't just changing television, it was changing the entire entertainment industry. But Netflix had another problem. It still depended on other companies for movies and TV shows. And that would soon become its biggest challenge. For years, Netflix relied on Hollywood studios for its movies and TV shows. But one by one, those studios realized something important. Netflix was becoming their biggest competitor. Companies like Disney, Warner Brothers, and NBC started taking back their most valuable content. Netflix suddenly faced a massive problem. What would people watch now? Instead of giving up, Netflix made another risky decision. If they couldn't rent great shows, they would create their own. In 2013, Netflix released its first major original series, House of Cards. It wasn't just another TV show. It was a statement to the entire entertainment industry. The gamble worked. Millions of people subscribed just to watch Netflix originals. Suddenly, Netflix wasn't following Hollywood. Hollywood was following Netflix. Then Netflix introduced something that completely changed television: binge-watching. Instead of releasing one episode every week, Netflix dropped entire seasons at once. People couldn't stop watching. The longer people stayed on Netflix, the less likely they were to cancel their subscriptions. That meant more revenue every single month. But Netflix wasn't just collecting subscription money. Every click, every search, every movie you watched taught the company something valuable: your preferences. That data became Netflix's secret weapon. It helped the company recommend better shows, produce smarter content, and keep millions of subscribers coming back every single day. Part 4. Creating hit shows isn't cheap. In fact, every year Netflix spends billions of dollars producing movies, TV series, and documentaries. It's one of the biggest content investments in the world. Shows like Stranger Things, Wednesday, and other global hits require enormous budgets. Sometimes, a single season costs hundreds of millions of dollars. So how does Netflix afford all of this? The answer is surprisingly simple: subscriptions. Millions of people pay Netflix every single month. Individually, it seems like a small payment. But together, those subscriptions create billions of dollars in recurring revenue. This is the beauty of the subscription business model. The company doesn't need customers to buy something every day. It simply needs them to keep their membership active. The longer people stay subscribed, the more valuable they become. That's why Netflix is obsessed with keeping you entertained every single week. But Netflix doesn't stop there. Every recommendation you see is carefully chosen by powerful artificial intelligence designed to keep you watching. The more you watch, the smarter Netflix becomes. It learns your favorite genres, actors, languages, and even the time you usually start watching. This personalized experience keeps users engaged for longer, and longer watch time often means fewer cancellations. But even a giant like Netflix isn't invincible. New competitors were entering the market, and for the first time in years, Netflix had something to fear. Netflix ruled the streaming world for years, but soon, Disney Plus, Max, Amazon Prime Video, and Apple TV Plus entered the race, creating the biggest battle in entertainment history. For the first time in years, Netflix started losing subscribers. Investors panicked, and its stock price dropped sharply. Instead of giving up, Netflix adapted once again. It launched a lower-priced ad-supported plan, opening an entirely new source of revenue. Then came Netflix's most controversial decision, ending widespread password sharing. Millions complained, but many eventually created their own paid account. Today, Netflix earns billions through recurring subscriptions while using powerful AI to recommend the perfect movie for every viewer. Every click, every search, and every minute you watch teaches Netflix more about your preferences. That's the real power behind the platform. Netflix doesn't simply sell movies, it sells your attention. The longer you stay, the more valuable you become to the business. From mailing DVDs in small red envelopes to becoming one of the world's biggest entertainment companies, Netflix completely reinvented itself. Its biggest strength has never been movies alone. It's the ability to adapt before the rest of the industry does. So the next time you open Netflix, remember, you're not just watching a movie. You're seeing one of the greatest business transformations of the digital age. And this story is still far from over.